And this one we can edit. Morning.
Morning, Jeannie.
Michelle.
Limitless
Healing Angels.
That didn't work.
No, I'm still trying to hold back the laughter from the sweatshirt or whatever.
No, the pillow.
Oh, the pillow.
I said pause, and then it goes boop, boop, and I was just like, "What the heck?" Like, oh my god. Okay, well, yeah.
Pillow doesn't choose to pause today. So, welcome. It's to Coffee, Cards, and Cosmic Community.
Or however you want to say the 4 C's of the day.
Getting your 4 C's for today. So welcome. Today's Tuesday, December 22nd. Yes. And
my last day at work this week.
Yeah, I'm already off for 2.5 weeks. Oh, I'm going to be busy cramming videos and stuff down your guys' throats.
Yeah!
I love the freedom of working for myself. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, be as expansive as I want. And it's even working part-time is just like, yeah, I'm just kind of done with that. I'm into this new energy of just moving and going. So I love doing this work. This is where my heart lies. This is my passion, is seeing people grow and expand and change. And this is where it is. So yep. I'm keep putting it out there to the universe. I'm ready. Promotion. And not at work, just saying.
Well, it's a different kind of work.
Yeah, not where I currently.
Well, like I said yesterday, when you're planning for retirement, but you don't have to retire if you're not actually working. If you're doing what you love, then I don't consider it work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider this work. I consider this fun.
This is awesome. Yeah. This is life's work. This is different.
Right. That's right.
So today's messages are going to be really profound, I think, from what we've seen. I didn't even
Tuesday, the 22nd.
Yes. So
I'm about ready to sneeze. So
which one do you think is going first? I'm just curious because I've got my eye. Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking this one, but.
After you.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you've got.
Yeah. After this
that
one,
might make more sense.
Yeah. So, this is the 5 of Winter in my fairy deck. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness.
Oh no.
Something that's not worth the effort. So, you can see here this fairy up front. He's like, his whole head is like lit up, like he's full of light, and then there's people back here and he's walking away from them. So sometimes when you're shining your light bright, you know, you have to walk away from people that hold you back, pull you down, dim your light, so to speak. So try to be true to yourself and let your light shine. And you're gonna lose people in your life, and that's okay. Those people have to be left behind. Mm-hmm. If they catch up later, that's great. If not, you know, it's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is. I mean, when the energies change, you know, people just drift apart. You can't hold your own growth back for somebody else, no matter what. So
no matter what or who.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we've both seen it in our lives with people falling away, and it's, you know.
It happens to everybody. It's just, you know, how you see it. If you can change your perspective on it, you know, so that it's not, again, happening to you, it's happening with you. You've charted for this. You've created this. And at some level, your soul needs this to happen. So you just have to see it from a different perspective so that you don't take it from a negative angle. You can look at it and appreciate it for what it is. These people have contracted to leave for whatever reason, so that you could grow, you know. Do it from a place of gratitude. Thank them for leaving and making an opportunity for you, so that you could create a better life for yourself.
And giving you that lesson, because there's always a lesson in there.
So my first card was, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So it's just about being still You know, this angel is just ready. Azure is just ready to take flight, and she's coming out of like a clock tower. And so it's like it's almost time. It's right there. You're just about ready for it, but there might be some work that you still have to do. So just kind of take note of that if anything comes up and kind of, you know, triggers you or whatever in any way. If you're feeling a sensation around it, or just take note of it. If a flag comes up, a red flag comes up, it's there for a reason. You know, pay attention to it and acknowledge it.
And there's a lot of yellow, gold here, and blue. So work on the sacral chakra and then at your throat chakra, speaking your truth. So try to be grounded and centered and speak from your truth, and from a place of love. Always try to be from a place of love and with that different perspective. Because like with this whole energy of people coming and going in and out of your life, you just have to stay back, focus, love, and then of course this one has a lot of blue too, and then you have some dark colors going on here. I saw something different in this than what's on the card, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It says Eight of Summer. It says the desire for more meaningful life, realization that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life decisions. So this goes right along with the other card, and then being in place of truth and stuff. I actually saw her pushing a baby carriage, even though she has a bag and she's walking away. When I looked at it, I saw her pushing a baby carriage. So to me, it's more like she's coming out of the darkness into the light, and then she has the new birth. So it's kind of like you're right there on the cusp of the new world. So just walk forward with that new growth, that new birth, and let it go.
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily mean a literal birth. It's a birthing of a new you, a new path for you. You know, she's walking down that path. She's leaving the darkness behind her, leaving the past behind her, and her new road is all there's light. There's light in the future. There's light down the road at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. You know, she's ready to create something new, so she's embarking on this. She's taking this journey, and that's important. And the next card I got was you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So for those of you out there that feel that you're being called to do something higher, something better, now's the time to do it. So take note of that today, and if something comes up, you're a healer on some level, and you're here to change the world. You were born to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always funny how the cards, we used to start feeling messages, and then then they go together, and you're like, oh, okay. So
that's why these energies have opened up for you. This clearing and releasing of old paradigms, of old people, of old relationships, and old opportunities they're no longer serving you. It's opening up to make way for you to become the light bearer that you are.
I kind of like that one's next.
And so educating yourself. This one's school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So that could mean, going to a college or university, whatever. But I think it's more about just educating yourself about what a light worker is, about something that you want to do. So if you're called to do some type of energy work, research it, do it. If you're homeopathics, if you're a naturopath, whatever it is, if whatever you're being called to do, the world is changing. Everything in this world is changing now, and the universe is opening up doors for you to be able to do these things that are more earth-based, more earth-centered, so that you're able to do things, help people from a different perspective. The medical community, all of that paradigm, that's old world stuff. A lot of that's going to change in the coming years. Now is the time for you to prepare yourself to go down these paths for more holistic type lifestyles.
And it can also be something that you're passionate about, like say writing, art, creating art, anything like that. So if you're interested, if you feel like a passion that you just want to do something, start researching it and doing it. Because even if you think, well, what is my painting going to do? your painting could change somebody's life just by looking at it and getting the energy that you're putting into it. Because
Yeah.
when you put yourself on the canvas, you share with many people on different levels, and you don't always see the effects, and that can help people all over. And then you'll never really, you might see it, but you might not. But you just have to have faith, which is this one.
Your energy is expressed in a lot of different ways, and she's right. If you were born with a gift, and part of your healing gift as a light worker is to change the world on an energetic level, and so that's where the light worker comes in. You're bringing that light in, that frequency, that energy, and you are changing the world through your ripple effects. So share your gifts with the world, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Anything and everything you do, even if you're just in the store and you smile at somebody, or
Pay it forward, or
Yeah.
whatever you're going to do. Just give a
Exactly.
nice compliment, something,
So this one is have faith, your prayers are manifesting, remain positive, and follow your guidance. And so, I mean, this is the mermaid. She's like coming out of the water, and there's all kinds of, I mean, they look like clouds, but they're all lit up. So
Looks like fire to me.
yeah, kind of like the sun was looking a minute ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, have faith that whatever you choose to do, that's the right path for you. Whatever you feel guided to do, that's the right path for you. Even if you don't know why you need to write something down, or why you need to start crocheting, or whatever it is, any little thing that comes up, follow that guidance, because there's a reason for that.
Some people, like even with the crocheting, you've got these little groups or individuals that knit or crochet different blankets or different items, hats, gloves, mittens, scarves, whatever,
yeah.
for people at homeless shelters, for people in nursing homes, for people, for animals, even in the the sanctuaries and wow. Oh my God, not vet. Vet is stuck in my head. Shelters, yes. Couldn't get it out. Vet was stuck there. I'm like, that's not what I want. So, but that's their gift to the world. That the love gets infused in the fibers of the blanket, and it just gets sent out to whomever receives it. That's what their gift is to the world. I mean, it could be anything at all. And
it's just putting your whole soul and heart into what you're doing, and then it'll people will feel that. They feel the love in it.
And this, just as she was reading this card, I saw somebody, a woman, standing in line, and honest to God, it looked like a Dollar Tree, but whatever. But I saw somebody standing in line and getting messages from spirit from somebody standing around them. It looked to be a man that was standing around them. But have faith in yourself and have faith that you're doing the right thing. So in sharing your gifts, a huge thing, and it could be today, it could be another day, but if you're given an opportunity to share information from spirit, if somebody has that out there, I think there's a specific person listening that this event may happen to. And so if you see that, if you get that opportunity, share it with that person. If you're positive in your heart that that's what they need to hear, even if they're not accepting of it in that moment, share it anyway, because it may change them. They may be resistant to it in that moment, but it may change them down the road. And it changes you by sharing it, because it opens you up to accepting your gifts and using them for, helping people.
Right.
And this Wounded Healer card is just that. There's a lot of water here flowing, and there's all these caverns. So usually healers have gone through some struggles. They've gone through some things in their lives, but you're able to take that information, those lessons, and pass it on. Use it to teach, use it to educate, use it to help others understand their own gifts. Actually, technically, that's what we're doing. I mean, everybody at some level does that. That's why they have the maiden, the holy crap, what is wrong with me today?
It's just me today.
The maiden, the something in the crone. I'm losing it. The levels of maturity is what I'm trying to get to anyway. Good Lord, what is wrong with me? It's just like time slip, it's gone. But you have the levels of maturity, and so you're in your youth stage, you're not sure of anything, and that's when a lot of your lessons are going to come, and then you kind of acclimate, and you're in your mid, whatever, 20s, 30s, 40s, you're kind of learning to how to take those lessons and put them into action. And then when you're in that crone stage, you're able to share the wisdom. You're able to share your life lessons and do that,
Which is what this card says.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Pure white dragon from Orion. Orion, sorry.
She just mucked up my plan.
Right? Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, and let the wings of light grow and expand.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, you have all that wisdom within. And just look at the light shining off of this beautiful white dragon. So, once you go within and you just fill up with light, you'll have that wisdom, that knowledge right there at your fingertips, just able to use whenever.
It's right there.
Yeah.
I can't access it. Just kidding. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. It's driving me nuts.
As soon as we shut this off, she'll be like, "Oh, that's it."
Mm-hmm.
That's all that
It's
goes.
gonna be that kind of day.
So just remember, you have the wisdom within, and things that don't look like they're supposed to.
I think the message is you might need to step away from what you're doing, and then let the message flow. So as soon as we shut this off, my message will come through. But
Because she's in her head, not here.
you guys, exactly. You guys step away and go back into your heart space and do what you got to do, and it'll come.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the message.
So have a great day.
Yep. Love and light.
Love and light.
Is it right there?
It should be.